I'm starting another week in my life because I still haven't finished editing this part 2 of, hold on, let me fix my, so I still haven't finished editing and uploading part 2 of the first week in my life, which I literally had so much fun recording, and I was like, you know what, if I start recording this, I'm gonna need to edit the other one and upload it today or next week. Today. It's already July. That was for June. So, because I got more stuff that I gotta edit. So, that was my inspiration. It's currently Sunday. I know I started my other one on Sunday too. And I literally had so much fun recording it, editing it, and so I'm back with another week. I think I said in the first week of my life one, I love like looking back at like the ones I made 2 years ago of the weeks of my life in 2020 when I lived in Boston. So I'm like, I think if I do like a week in my life every month, like a long one, I'll kind of be able to like kind of see like my life in a movie a little bit. So yeah, and it makes me feel happy to vlog, and it just like makes me feel happy to vlog. So I just like vlogging, and I like editing. So here we are. Okay, so I want to talk about a few things. One, it's Sunday. It's 11:45 a.m. I have a tarot circle at 2 p.m. and I'm in my pajamas still, as you know. And I think I talked about this before, but I'm like, I used to clean on Sundays, but now I clean on Friday. So I have no cleaning today. Also, my weeks have been a little bit mixed up since I got that part-time job where there's days that I work like 10 hours a day, which I know is not that much, but I'm a wimp, and like I'm really, I've been really reintegrated into like how hard people really work, because I'm at this like minimum wage job working like 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. have to get there like to get in, to clock in, all that stuff. That's what I'm doing, and my legs hurt every day, and it's like all that to say my schedule has sometimes been a little bit more off, because the day after that I'm not doing anything, because then I have to go right back to work at 2 and I'm just sleeping. But I'm caught up on sleep. I haven't worked this weekend. I went with my boyfriend yesterday to go to a job that we had for our business, but I did not do anything. I just chilled. He worked, but it was really easy. But we had to drive like 2 hours to get there. So, but we made a little day of it. And that's what I'm going to do today. So I don't have to clean, but I am like going to clean up. Like we had a little picnic in the mountains. And so this is just like the leftover stuff. I ate breakfast in here, and I think I have from Friday. I did my towels. This is more just random stuff to clean up, but I have to just fold those towels because I was doing laundry like last week, and I just never folded the towels because then got busy. So anyways, that's what is up. I am going to edit right now, drink my water, and yeah, I made it halfway through Soph's vlog. It's so good. She blessed us with an hour-long vlog. So I started these vlogs out by talking about TikTok, and it's like funny because I don't have TikTok anymore, but I download it like once-ish a week and go on it just for fun. And so it's like, and then as soon as I'm done, or I feel that like I gotta like, I've had enough chill time, I just delete it. So I caught up on all my faves, and this morning in bed, and then I deleted it for the week. And I think that's my method right now. But I did get Threads because I've never been on Twitter, and I don't post on Instagram. I have an Instagram account where I don't follow like people I know, and I just follow like my favorite internet people, but I do not post at all. The last stuff I posted was like Chelsea Cutler concert on my highlights. But I've just never been a big poster. But I got Threads because me, like everybody else, likes something new. And also I'm more of a writer anyways. So, and that's all about like writing and stuff. And it's like, I never was addicted. I never was really on Twitter, and I never had that like scrolling addiction to Twitter. So I just got Threads because I'm just like, I like the part about connecting to other people. It's the addicting part and like the depressing part with social media that gets me. So I got a Threads, and I literally posted that I need to finish editing this week in my life. And I posted Soph's vlog, and I said, do you have a Sunday reset / routine I want to know? And I posted a little poem. I'm gonna post another one that I wrote later. But I just like that I can just, I don't know. It's weird because I can't find like the people that I follow on my feed. Like, it's just random. But it is mixed in with some of the people I follow, but it's also just random. So yeah, that's the update for today. For right now, I am going to, and I'm really just hoping this week is a really good week. And so I'm like, let me start vlogging. Actually, one more thing. So in college, I really burnt myself out in college, and then after college, I really just like did not the least, but I worked like 2 jobs, but one was for fun. One was coaching, so that was fun. And then ever since COVID, it's like just been a very interesting path forward in life. And I've always worked at least 2 jobs, even if one was for fun or one was in more of like something I like to do, and then my like job that pays my bills I didn't like as much. I had this interview last week for this job, and I just like, it's so hard to get hopeful because a lot of times I get my hopes down with jobs because I don't get them for various reasons. And it's just my struggle. I've always struggled with getting jobs. Like, I've always really had to like force myself into jobs, I feel. So, you know what? I'm just gonna let that, like, if that's what it is, that's my experience, that's my experience. Like, at this point, I feel like I know that I'm a certain level of smart and qualified. And it's like, I really just need to kind of work on my self-worth with that, because like, it's just weird. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I think I was just like, I just really burnt out from always working. But then it's like, when you're unemployed, it just makes me feel worse. And it's just been like a lot of what feels like downhill, and like, it's just been hard, but it's okay. Like, it's okay that it's hard. Like, I don't think I'm the only one that has struggled with different things about life. So I don't want my mantra to be like, life is hard, but also I don't want to like pretend that everything should always be easy, because I just think I'm, I guess, building resilience as I kind of end out my 20s. And, you know, like, taking care of just myself has been hard for me. Like, and I think that's not just like a healthy brain, like that's like depression too. But I'm just like, you know what? I'm here. I'm not perfect. And that's my rant. Oh, goodness. It's so crazy because my brain is like so jumbled, but like that's part of like my personality. So anyways, I pulled up the vlog that needs editing. Let's see where I am in it. Like, I started at this part, and then, oh, so I only have 33 minutes to edit, but I think I ended around here, because I'm like, I'm gonna chop this up a little bit more. It's literally just me talking with like a few clips here. Where'd they go? Why is it always just me talking? But yeah, so I'm gonna get through this. It is hard to edit these long vlogs, but I think it's only hard because I'm used to editing 5 and 10 minute vlogs because that's what I've been making mostly. But I love long vlogs, so here I am. Subscribe for long vlogs, please. So I'm gonna do this for like an hour and hopefully I can get it done. So I will see you after all of that. Oh, I remembered what I was gonna say. Okay, wait, cut. Okay, I remember what I was gonna say. The whole reason I was talking about being burnt out in college is because I was reminded of what I used to do with my calendar. Now, I can't like go to the Google Calendar archives of 2014, but if you could do that, you would see my entire day in my calendar. Like, I had no time to be sad, to be depressed, to think about life, to think about what I really wanted, to think about my future. And when I graduated, there was like nothing on my calendar, and I swear I woke up every morning to what felt like a black hole because I was so, I guess, good in the moment, but I was so strict, I was so rigid, I was so calendarized, and my personality needs that fluidity and flexibility. I'm a Pisces rising, I'm a Sagittarius sun, like I need freedom and I need flexibility. But I've lived, like, I kind of got into it in 2020. I would do work blocks because I was unemployed and I needed different times of the day to do applications and then to do like vlogs and do my own thing and start creating my own stuff. And so, okay, this is a bouncing ball, right? Ready? Buckle up. And then, so part of that was I started the narrative at that time that I had to do everything by myself because I was the only one who would do the vlogs. I was the only one who would sit down and edit it. And I cultivated a discipline by taking accountability for my actions and just doing that. But then when I moved, I translated that to like my whole life. Just do everything by yourself, be alone. And I found myself thinking like, I don't have a support system for this. I can't like find a job where I connect with the people like that. Like I have my boyfriend, I have my friends, but I've been like, oh my God, I couldn't afford to go to my friend's baby shower. My friends hate me. They don't hate me. I literally, for the first time, I reached out to them, yes, but I'm like, hey guys, let's FaceTime and catch up since the baby was born. Like I haven't seen them in, I guess, a year because I went to their house last year in June and spent time with them. And it's like, yes, it's like, I put myself on this island, but it's not paradise. Like I'm by myself, I'm alone. I like don't trust people. I don't trust people I work with because my company has like laid me off in the past, or like I feel like, oh, my friends want to do this, but I don't want to do this. And it's just like this whole narrative that I'm really trying to unblock about like being alone. And then back to the calendar thing. So it's like, I don't want to be an island anymore. Like I'm on Threads. I'm like tagging people. Like I'm working on a new podcast project where I can work with people. It's like, I'm so afraid of other people in like the world. And I need to slowly but surely integrate myself back into that because, and honestly, vlogging has been the first thing because I'm just like, I'm just gonna put myself out there. And it's like, I can put myself out there easily when I have that wall up still. But I'm like, let me really put myself out there. And like really try to unblock these like connection issues that I'm having, you know? So that's the first thing. The second thing is back to the calendar is like, I used to like have everything so scheduled out that I had nothing, the black hole. Then I went back and I started making my own schedule. And now I kind of use it just for like work stuff. Like we had a gig yesterday, put it in the calendar, the shared calendar. I have work upcoming on this Friday and I'm like, okay, I usually put when I go to yoga on Thursdays in my calendar, but I don't really put in like workout, go to the gym because I like to have flexibility. But I'm just gonna try to put, at least for this next upcoming week, a few other things in my calendar. The first thing is me and my boyfriend were talking when we were at the gym on Friday, and I was like, I think I've become so like weak, like my muscles. And that's why also I've been having struggles with like weight gain and like depression and all this other stuff. It's like, yes, Pilates and walks are good, but I've always been a lifting girly. Like I used to play a sport in college. Like, I'm not at that caliber. But I was like, okay, well, babe, do you want to go to the gym with me like Mondays and Wednesdays in the morning? Wake up early. It's summer. I was going to the gym at 6 a.m., 5 a.m. in the dead of winter in the freezing cold, and I was like miserable. But it made my day better. So I'm like, I can do that in the summer too. So that's the first thing I want to put in my calendar. And then, like, yeah, I'm going to kind of get back into my calendar a little bit. But I just don't want it to be like so strict. The other thing I'm trying to do too is like get dressed and get ready more, because I just have been struggling so much. My body's been changing so much. My clothes all feel like crap. And on top of that, I'm like wanting to be comfortable. On top of that, I don't really know what my style is. And it's like, it's really sad, but like, I don't want to just be schleppy. Like, I do see some value in putting myself together and it making me happy and not making me like feel worse. But to me, that's a lot of effort. Like, to me, I never feel like I have time to get ready, and I have no responsibility like besides work and taking care of myself. So I'm like, let me start trying to integrate into that, like baby steps. Okay, that's enough of a rant for right now, because now I'm gonna have to go back and edit this when I edit the vlog, and I'm gonna be like, why did you talk so much? But I just felt like I had to catch up, because this is welcome to a July week in my life. So here we are. 14 minutes into editing, but it's going good. My boyfriend just called me. He's feeding his sister's cat while she's out of town. And I just made this little Gatorade, but I put collagen in it because I have a lacrosse game later and I want to be hydrated. And I'm putting it in the freezer because my boyfriend puts all his drinks in the freezer so that they get super cold. And I was like, babe, when I can, I'm gonna buy you like a drink fridge, but that's like 31.99999 degrees, so that all your drinks can always be as cold as possible, but not frozen. Hack.
Hello and welcome. This is your reading for the week of July.
Do that piece as well.
I'm making a little lunch. We have a heated up caprese panini with thinly sliced tomato, basil, watermelon. I need to do my glaze. And then my video is uploading. 71%. I also had a snack. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat more because I'm hungry. Had a really good nectarine, and these little muffins that I got. Yeah. Oh, and then I'm gonna have my water, and then I have like a little more of this from yesterday that I'm gonna drink. And that's my little lunch because I have lacrosse at 7. So I wanna eat, but I wanna digest too. So having like such a chill Sunday. Wasn't my other one like I love Sundays? I literally love Sundays. My boyfriend's at his house. He made some food. He said he's chilling, and then he's gonna come pick me up for my lacrosse game later. And this is where we're at. And then I'm gonna listen to the rest of this, and then I'm gonna watch Soph's vlog and the Kardashians.
Like music. It's actually really cool. Not cool like temperature. It's really hot.
One of my issues is that I binge eat chips. So I just ate like half that bag that was left over from yesterday. And I used to be really bad, but I've been getting better. But I just ate them all, and I'm like, I've been getting better. So that's really upsetting. But I don't feel like, the thing is like I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to the chips. And it's like, I feel okay but I just know that I ate too many. So, you know, you live and you learn. But I am, like, I'm not gonna not have chips because then it makes me want them more, you know what I mean? But I actually think, you know, when I want chips or stuff, first of all, I should have just called my boyfriend because he always helps me like stop when I'm in the middle of like eating too many chips, or he takes the bag away from me, and it's like, it's not like bad. Like, I feel like that sounds bad to do, but it's not. But, oh, I'm out of breath. But like getting the smaller bags of chips or like Cheez-Its and stuff, I always kind of am gonna start, well, I always like get those now when if ever I get them, because then it's just a small bag, and like I get my fix and I'm like, okay, the bag's empty, because like I can eat a normal amount. It's just, I just get laying on the couch and I'm just like, okay, let me just keep eating them. And it's like now my mouth tastes like those chips, and like too many of them. But then also like, I'm not going to eat those chips for a really long time because I just ate too many of them. Do you know what I mean? That's what happened last week with some cheese puffs. Like, I wanted cheese puffs so bad. I didn't binge them, but I like ate them for a few days, and then I was like, okay, I'm good. So that's the update. Finished Soph's vlog, and I'm about to start the dishwasher so that it's all good to go and watch the Kardashians. And I'm like, am I about to take a nap? But I think I'm gonna do my meditation on the couch or in the bed. Haven't decided.
What else has their shit together? I will try my hardest to keep it together at all times.
Just got back from lacrosse. Iron is undressing. Gotta go.
Actual workout to help train your parasympathetic nervous system. Train the side of your nervous system that will come in really damage in your workout. Feel better in this.
Good morning. It's 10:46 this morning. It's Monday. Got up, went to the gym with my boyfriend, and got our workout in. Just been going back and forth about my weight, lifting weights and stuff, and back on the weightlifting. So I'm trying to go every Monday and Wednesday to lift. And yeah, then I want to also get ready twice a week. So I was like, might as well also do that on Monday and Wednesday, because when I come home from the gym, I'm gonna shower and all that. So that's where we're at. I showed you my picture. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my brain? That's such a weird word for what the word I was thinking. The word I was thinking was breakfast. Showed you my breakfast, and took a full body shower, washed my hair, and did all of that. And now I'm just gonna get dressed and finish listening to the podcast that I was listening to this morning, the Skinny Confidential. So good. I'm gonna start trying to share like on Threads, like the podcast I listened to this week, but like on Wednesdays, I don't know, or like while I'm listening to it. I don't know the best way to do it because like I just love learning about stuff on podcasts. I tried audiobooks, and just the people's voices were enough for me to be like, no, I'm good. Or it's just this like really long story, and I'm like, yes, I like hearing like the in-depth, but I'm like, I'd rather it just be a podcast, like a multiple part podcast. Like, I don't know, I was trying to listen to these audiobooks about habits, and I was just like, I realized I only liked listening to habits when it was like the podcast girlies that I liked that were talking about it. So, little food for thought. It's crazy because it's like so many times going to the gym in the morning makes me like tired, but also I think it's like kind of the day. It's a little gloomy out, and it's like I didn't even get up early to go to the gym. Like our alarms were going off, and then we ended up getting up at like 8, but they were going off since like 5. So it's kind of like a mental thing, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not tired, Like, let's just rock and roll and get this day going. Shocker, I'm on my YouTube channel again. That's all I do. No, I'm just kidding. But I was updating my... I was updating this because I just didn't update it yesterday. And it's like, this is just so not aesthetic. It's like, I like to have like the themes. Like at this point I was doing the Huji app for my covers. And then this, I kind of tried to do it. I did a few different ones. Like obviously that's ugly, that's ugly. This is like my best one. Because it's like a natural color, whatever. I like this like format. And then I was doing another app like for pictures for this one. This one I just said screw it, and I just did like a complete this was generated, you know? Like these I like. This is my most aesthetic that I've done for my things. But like these are just all so different and weird, and it's like I want my thumbnails to look good, but I just like can't do the same thing. Like I put a filter on this, I do that, I do this, and it's like maybe I should go back and try to make these 3 all the same. Let's try that. I'm like, let me just see. It's like I'm like using like cringe Instagram filters. Like, do I really care? If I like it. But while I was doing that, I was thinking about, I got like a little cramp in my neck. I was thinking about like, see, it's like, look, I'm adding a filter to these, but they all look different because they're all in like different lightings. Like, does that look any better? I just don't even know. I just don't even know. I should see like how to make my thumbnails. I really need an upgrade. I'm not changing it. Just doesn't look good. Edit photo. Anyways, I came on here to say that I'm going to ask my boyfriend if he wants to record a podcast episode with me about health and fitness in 2023. I came up with a bunch of topics because I think it'd be really good to get, it's like I love listening to different stuff about it, and it's like I know that it's so oversaturated and there's so much like misinformation and stuff, but I'm like, but there's never enough just like people's takes and people's opinions and like regular people like us who low-key have been trying a bunch of stuff, failing at a bunch of stuff, dealing with regular life stuff, can't get, you know, don't have the resources to get all the bougie like fitnessy stuff, and kind of like our thoughts on that is just really like realistic to the core. So I'm gonna see if he wants to record that this week, because I was looking at my channel and I was like, oh, I have not done a I am going to kind of go through and update some of these thumbnails though. But anyways, I haven't done a Grow Up Don't Give Up in like a month because I've been doing the vlogs. So yeah, I'm going to work on some of these thumbnails because like these are my most popular videos. And like to me, this is like a fugly thumbnail, but I'm like, I guess people liked it. Like, it's just too much, you know what I mean? It's just doing too much. But I probably won't touch these because it is what it is. But I'm like, I'm going to undo this filter. I'm going to update that to look better. I'm going to update these. And I already like these. And then I'm going to kind of make these all go together. And then this other stuff is just, I'm just gonna leave it. But, like, this was a vibe that I was in this phase of, I don't even know. But yeah. I'm drinking, so my boyfriend got me some Celsiuses, and I'm drinking this Fuji apple pear. I feel like I have had this before. It's really good. So yeah, and it's 12 o'clock, and I just, like, I love to have my hair in a towel, like, all day when I wash it to dry it, and then it's like if I go outside for like 10 minutes and a little bit to take a little sun break in the afternoon, it'll dry quick in the heat outside. It's like 90s all week. So I'm like seeing if I need to do my eyebrows again, like darken them again, but I think they're okay. And then I finished that other podcast, and it's like, I just have like a podcast issue where I just love listening to podcasts all day. And I know that's probably like that's probably too much. I just love podcasts. Like, I don't hang out with people. I don't have coworkers. I'm gonna have some soon. But I just like to listen to my podcast friends. And so here we are with Jessica and Lacey and the Expanded to Be Magnetic podcast. The Expanded to Be Magnetic podcast. I love podcasts. That's why I have podcasts, because I love them so much. Like, please. It's been like a really good chill Monday. I was hoping to get some emails from some of the jobs that I put in for, but I followed up and went on a little walk, and I took a little afternoon rest, which is like low-key my favorite, like summer, one of my favorite summer vibes is like an afternoon little rest. And it's now 5:51. I have some chicken that I'm like thawing out for dinner because I want to eat this up before I buy more. It looks sus. But I'm just gonna have chicken and rice for dinner when that eventually thaws. Oh, and I also have a protein drink to drink. I'm gonna drink this too today. Get my more protein in. And yeah, that's what I'm up to. But I feel very like good today, and I feel calm. And then I was also thinking about how like getting back into lifting and stuff is just so good, like for your brain, just to like feel good. So I'm still waiting for some stuff to happen, but it's only the beginning of the week, so there's time. This is breakfast. I'm taking a picture to send to my boyfriend. That actually looks so good. And then I just realized I'm gonna watch the new episode of Plan Brie because they were like on summer break last week. So there should be a new episode today because it's Tuesday. So that is what I'm gonna do. I checked my email this morning. Nothing really came through, so I'm kind of just having a chill morning. And I did some breath work and some meditation. And then, yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm really hoping that some of my jobs get back to me this week. Not the is everything gonna be okay. Also, I kind of want to watch this. Though, it's only 11 minutes.
These clouds create the purest rain on earth. It falls on a remote drop.
I don't have YouTube Premium. But okay, I'm gonna eat this breakfast now. All I've done is go on TikTok and watch TV today. Like, I don't want to work out. I had a call with this lawyer about some unemployment stuff. Sent her an email, and then I got an email. I was like, okay, like, haven't heard about the job yet, just like letting you know. And I emailed everybody that I'd submitted jobs for, like, before 4th of July holiday. And I was like, any updates? There's no updates. And I'm, like, so impatient. Like, I've been keeping myself busy by, like, doing, first of all, my part-time job, but that's mostly on the weekends. Like, this week it's Friday, Saturday. So it's, like, technically, you know what I mean? So it's, like, technically during the week I'm more downtime because it's, like, Friday and Saturday on the weekend. And then it's, like, obviously nothing's good's gonna come through if I just sit here and check my email all day. But it's so hot out. I don't feel like going to the pool. I was, like, really hungry after my breakfast still. And I was like, okay, like, I'll go get lunch. Or, like, I was like, okay, I could get pizza, salad. But I'm just, like... Then I ate a protein bar. And now I'm like, okay, I'm not, like, even hungry. If I was going to be eating it, it'd just be, like, because I'm bored. Oh, it's just, like... I keep myself busy with my own work and projects. Like, I'm vlogging today. Yesterday I did like a bunch of journaling, and I worked on the business for the past like few weeks and worked on some other like projects. But it's just like, I can't afford to do anything. Like, actually anything. Like, go on a trip or, like, go shopping or get a massage or, you know what I mean? The only stuff I spend money on is, like, health stuff. Like, I go to yoga classes. I cook. And... just, like... my brain keeps thinking, like, why, you know? Like, why? But also I'm like, I just seem so pathetic, you know? Like, I'm complaining because I'm not doing anything, and it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. Alright, I'm out of the house finally. Rare footage of me outside my apartment. It's so hot, but I'm realizing that, you can probably hear that, I have the air blasting. I'm like, I'm probably gonna go to the pool on Thursday. Honestly, tomorrow maybe both days. I'm like, what am I doing tomorrow? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go tomorrow afternoon. If, like, I gotta get out of the house, I gotta get my mind off this stuff so that I can, like, manifest that's coming to me, and I just need to be patient. But yeah, my boyfriend's getting his hair done. And he, like, literally started it, like, 5 hours ago. And I think it just takes a while. So I've just been chilling because I was like, oh, I'll just wait for him to be done, and then we'll, like, kind of have the afternoon together. But it's, like, already 3:30, and I'm not even gonna get to the car wash until 4 because I'm going to the one by his house and there's already traffic. So that's where I'm at. I'm about to sit in some traffic, listen to some music, and then I am going to get my car washed, and mainly I just need to get the inside, and then I'm probably just gonna go to Walmart and get what we need for dinner tonight while I'm out. That way he can just go home and chill and he doesn't have to come out too. I know he's really hungry, but yeah. And I called my mom talked to her for a few minutes, but she was busy. Oh my god, it's so hot. But yeah, I feel better than I did earlier. Like, it's all a test always for me to like not let myself spiral and sink if I'm not like, oh my god, today's a brand new day, because you know, this is one of my hardest points in life, and you know what, I'm not doing so shabby if it really is. But yeah. And then at Walmart too, I want to see if I can find another pair of like these little sweatpant shorts that I'm wearing, because I got a bunch last summer from H&M, but they're all like larges and they're just not as roomy this summer. Like this is like a 2X from Walmart, so I'm gonna see if they have any 2X shorts, because these are like my go-to faves to wear, or just like some little like cheap biker shorts, just so that I can have something to wear when it's 90 degrees every day of the week like it is this week. But yeah, that's where I'm at. And I'm listening to two really good songs. There's one song, it's called 100 Degrees by Kenzie. Is Kenzie like Dance Moms Kenzie? Why are like my favorite artists like Nessa and just like teenagers? I think it's because I'm like, I wish that was me as a teenager. Like, I wish I was like a pop star. And then this other one by Rosie Darling called Golden Age. And that's what I was listening to. And it kind of goes like, Golden Age is like, where's my golden age? I feel like my youth is going to waste. Kind of like that. Okay. DM me if you want to collab on a record deal.